welcome to the Cheltenham Town YouTube channel.
Thank you.
You flew under the radar a little bit, and yeah, we announced your appointment on Saturday, but obviously in training last week. How happy are you to be here in the backroom staff?
I'm delighted to be here, and I'm very grateful to the club and obviously the manager Mark that he's invited me down to try and help out, and I've thoroughly enjoyed it so far.
You've had such a wealth of experience in coaching, and last at Stoke City, of course, as well. And do you think that the years of experience, and working with our sort of very own Steve Cottrell as well, do you think that will lend itself to this job?
Well, I hope so. Obviously, I've known Mark for a little while. We worked together under Steve at Burnley, and we got on very well. And I just happen to be available at the moment, but I'm pretty sure even. If Mark had been at the top of the league, which he has been for the last couple of years, that and I was available, he would still like the opportunity to bring me in. So as I say, I'm very grateful to him and to the club, and looking forward to it.
Dave, just for people that perhaps don't know too much about you, what kind of sort of coach are you? Are you a hands-on coach, or?
Well, I enjoy coaching. I enjoy being around the players. That's probably where I feel I'm at my best, at my strongest. I like to work with the players and hopefully put them in a good frame of mind and prepare them for their forthcoming matches.
I suppose looking back on Saturday, it was your first game on the backroom staff, and it was a much more positive performance from Mark and the players.
Well, obviously it's hard for me to comment on that. From what I saw of the game on Saturday, the lads put in a very spirited, very hard-working performance, and if they do that, then I'm sure they'll get their rewards.
I was talking to a couple of the new boys at Notts County, and they said that you were fantastic there. And I suppose you've been at a wealth of clubs, being the Stokes, the Burnley, the Notts Counties as well. And is this a kind of a new experience at a new club for you?
Well, it's obviously a new club, but football clubs generally are very similar. Everyone's working towards the same outcome, which is a result on a Saturday. So whilst they're all slightly different, they're all working along the same lines. And I've been made very welcome here, and it seems a very well-run club. Mark's got a tremendous staff around him, and obviously he's now a manager, a proven manager in his own right. And I'm sure we'll start to climb the lead, and I look forward to doing that with him.
Mark's openly said that the start to the season hasn't been what they would have wanted. So in a way, having a fresh pair of eyes on things, do you think that will benefit actually? Maybe seeing from an angle that Mark and Neil wouldn't.
Yeah, obviously he's worked with the players now for a little while. Most of the players have been with him for a year or two, so Mark will know them pretty much inside out. But maybe just a fresh pair of eyes and a different type of voice, may see things a little bit differently, and hopefully that will be a bonus for him.
Just first thoughts coming into this group of players. I mean, what can you sort of take out from just the first few days? What kind of players they are? Well,
they certainly very professional in how they go about their training. They certainly work very hard in the first couple of days, and they took that into the game, as I said. But yeah, they've took on board everything we've asked of them so far, and if they continue to do that, then hopefully that will bode well for the rest of the season.